Morning children, welcome to online class. Children, how are you? Hope you are fine children. Children, in today's session, we are going to discuss a new chapter children, and the title of the chapter is Animals and their food. Animals and their food. Animals and their food children. So children, you might have seen that in our surroundings you find pet animals like dog, cat, buffalo, ox, or etc. Cow, sheep, goat, all this. You know which food should offer to them, and sometimes whatever the food you take, that you offer to the animals. So because they are also habituated to your food items. But if you know the food items of wild animals, do you know? Do you went to the jungle? Do you went to the jungle or forest? Or do you identify what type of food materials they take? You never know that. But in this chapter, we are going to learn what type of food habits and what type of feedings that the animals take. So children, there first of all you should know three things children. Before starting on the lesson, you should know three things. Those are what you know: herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. What are these type of words? What is this? Herbivores is nothing but animals which depend only on plants. Animals which depend only on plants for food. The animal which depends only on plants for food are called herbivores. Children, some of the examples I will give are, cow, just an example, and goat, and insects, and rabbits. These are all the herbivores. Means these all animals depend on only plants for food. Whatever the food they need, that they should eat only from the plant products. Understand? So next, carnivores. What is carnivores? Animals that depend only on other animals for food. Animals that depend on other animals for food are called carnivores. What are the animals? Can you give some of the examples for carnivores? Children, that is nothing but fox, lion, tiger. All these are what carnivores. Children. Next, third one is omnivores. What is omnivores? Animals that depend on plants as well as animals for their food. So that type of animals are called as omnivores. So some of the examples regarding omnivores are crow, and vulture. Children, crow eats both plant products as well as animals. You might have seen if any dead animal like a rat there on the ground, it starts seeing and it starts eating them. And vulture. So you might have seen these three phases. Most of the times you might have seen this. Herbivores means particularly they depend on plants. Carnivores means depend on animals for food.
Oh, the teacher's getting here in
Only plants and animals. So children, these are the three types of segments children. So first of all, I want to ask one question children. Why do we need food children? Why do we need food? I already said that from the lesson 1. We need food to perform various activities. To do various activities, we need energy. Energy is a source to do activities. Where do we get energy from? From the food materials itself. Like that also, if animal has to perform different life process, they need some energy. Energy is getting from the food children. So these are the three segments children to learn, and we will see uh, how the animals track the food, hunt the food, and grab the food. We'll see, children. So first thing is senses. 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 You know that senses. We have five sensory organs like ears, eyes, nose, tongue, and ear next skin. These are the five receptors or senses. So, like that, animals also has some senses. With the help of that senses only, they will identify the animals. But compared to us, they have more ability. Children. We cannot see the animals which are present up to a certain after certain distance. We cannot see them, children, but they can see long distances, children, and they can hear the voices. They can sniff the smell too, children. So by using these senses, they can identify the animal and they track them, children. So you know that dog. If dog want to eat any of the food material, first of all, what it does, children, it sniffs, children. It sniffs. Dog sniff. Means with the help of its nose, it starts sniffing the other food materials, and if the by depending on the sniffness, means based on the sniff, it decides to eat or not to eat, children. So next, you might have seen other one, snakes. Snakes depends on eyes, children. Eyes. With the help of their eyes, in their eyes there are certain particles, children. So with the help of their powerful eyes, they come to know which animal is present in the surrounding area, children. So simply we can say that senses are used for identification, children. Understand, children? Okay, children. We will discuss other than senses. There are different types of parts, children, that we discuss in the next class. Thank you, children.